everybody, happy Monday. Today is December 5th, and in this video I'm going to be telling you all about my favorite things from the past month of November. First thing I loved from November was my passport. I went to Brazil, which was amazing. If you watch my channel, you may have seen my previous video. If you know me in real life, you probably know already that I went to Brazil, and obviously I had to use my passport to get there. If you've never traveled to Brazil, maybe you don't know that you need to have a visa to enter the country. I did not know that, so I had to get that, and you stick it in your passport, just like so. Got my stamps. The reason I went to Brazil was to help out on a project for Choir. They taught an arrangement of a Brazilian song to a bunch of Brazilian celebrities for a Christmas / holiday / New Year's special that's airing on their TV network called Globo down there. I'll link the video that they released in the description below if you're interested in watching that. My next favorite thing is this gingerbread smelling lotion by a YouTuber named Zoella. If you haven't heard of Zoella, where you been? She has like 18 million followers. Anyway, it smells like gingerbread, and but it's not overwhelming. It's very nice. It goes in very quickly, like absorbs into your skin quickly. Subtle smell of gingerbread, and it makes my hands so soft, and I love it. I contacted my friend Ashley, who lives in England, to get her to get this for me and send it to me because you can only get it in the UK. And apparently you can't send liquid internationally through the mail, so when her mom went to visit her, she gave it to her and then brought it home to Canada, and then her mom mailed it to me, and it was lovely, and I'm so excited, and thanks for all the effort. Anyway, it's delicious smelling. Don't eat it. But if you can get your hands on some of this, I recommend it. It's wonderful. Sticking on the theme of YouTubers, my best friend Karen and I went to this launch party for a book that another YouTuber named Estee Lalonde wrote, and everyone who went to this event got a gift bag, and in the gift bag was a coupon code for several outdoorsy stores. One of them was Sorel, the shoe brand. The coupon code ended up being about 50% off a one-time purchase at each of the vendors. So I bought these boots by Sorel. They're fall weather, mildly cold weather boots. They got zippers on this side, a nice thick tread, a nice little heel that's not too much, it's just enough. And I love them to pieces. I wear them almost every day. They're super comfortable, and I just feel prepared for all elements. They have like a nice coating. I don't know what's on there, but they feel very durable. They're water resistant, if not waterproof, and I just feel very good in them. My little fall ankly booties. Kara bought the same ones, but in what she thought was like a greenish color, but when she got them, they're more yellow. But she still loves them. They're kind of like this, but more subtle. Anyways, now we have matching-ish boots, and we're just the two coolest kids in town, and they were half price. Thanks, Estee Lalonde and your party. Who would I be if I did not mention the Gilmore Girls reboot, revival, year in the life show that was on Netflix, released this November. I liked it. I liked the idea of it. I liked watching it. I obviously had emotional reactions to everything because Lorelai and Rory are like two of the worst people in the world. But that doesn't mean I didn't like the show. I just didn't remember how terrible they were from the previous series. But everyone loves to hate people, right? Anyway, it wasn't just about the actual scripts of the show. It was about the whole reason that it came back, and like the fans love it, and it was such a delightful show at the time, and now you never really get to see your favorite characters that you grew up with or watch grow up, jump into the future and see them later and see what they're up to. So that was very cool to do, even if the show maybe didn't turn out the way people wanted it to. I still enjoyed it. Another favorite thing of mine from November was spending time with my friends. I work a lot now. I don't work a lot, but I feel like I work a lot. I work the same amount as everybody else, but I have like weird shifts where I'm either working really early in the morning till the middle of the day, and then when I get off work, other people are still working, and then I'm exhausted by like 8 p.m. and I can't do anything in the evening. I work starting in the middle of the afternoon, so in the morning when I have time off, everyone's at work, and then I get home at 10 p.m. and everyone's in bed for work the next day, and I work all the weekends, so I just feel like I'm working all the time, and then I don't have a social life anymore. So when I get to spend time with friends, I really enjoy it. Speaking of friends, I got a new kettle, courtesy of my friend Renee. I paid for it, but she got it for me with a discount code. Gotta love those discount codes. Just under a year ago, I think now, my kettle broke. It just stopped making heat. It was like a $10 kettle that I bought in university, so I figured it was time to upgrade. My friend Renee mentioned that she had a discount code for the Bay, and if anyone wanted anything during the time of her code, to let her know, and I was like, me, kettle, it's time. So I sent her the link to the kettle that I wanted. She bought it online. It was already on sale, which was great, plus her discount made it doubly on sale, which I love, love, love. I decided to go with a fancy kettle because I wanted a fancy kettle. The last one I had was boring and black and plastic. This one is chrome and glass and fancy, and it has lights and it has bells. And something I learned recently is that the reason why my green tea that I make at home tastes horrible is because you need to heat green tea to a specific temperature. I did not know that. I kind of thought all tea you could just boil the water and then make the tea. I was wrong. I'm not perfect. I admit it. But this kettle has a switch for different kinds of tea, and you can move the lever and place it at different temperatures, and it heats the water perfectly to whatever tea you want to make. So I'm gonna start making green tea at home, and it'll be just like at the restaurants, and it'll be so good, and I'll be so excited and so caffeinated from green tea. The next thing I've been loving in November are face masks. These face sheet masks that you put on your face and they cover your whole face. This is not a sheet mask. I bought it thinking it was a sheet mask. It's not. It's like a baggie full of red powder, and I have to add water, and then I have to make it into a mask and put it on my face. I haven't tried this one yet because it seems like a lot of work and a little intimidating, I'll be honest with you. So I've just been using these sheet masks, which are very fun. You like, God, if you watch the YouTube, you've seen them. It's basically a face shape. This one has a picture of a panda on it. No, it's a raccoon. What is this? If you haven't seen these before, it's basically like a piece of fabricy paper in the shape of your face. It has eye holes, a mouth hole, and nostril holes. And it's covered in some sort of serum, like a gooey, wet something or other. And you stick it on your face for 10 minutes. It just sits there. It just sits there and it kind of clings to you can move it around and it clings because of all the goo. And you don't even have to rinse your skin after because it's like a moisturizing skincare element. When you take it off, it makes your skin all soft and nice and moisturized. And basically, if you've never heard of skincare, that's what it does. It cares for your skin. You can buy these literally anywhere. Like I said, they're incredibly popular. Everywhere sells them. H&M sells them. Makeup stores, drug stores, wherever. I got mine from Winners because I like to go to Winners all the time and check out stuff. They're at half price there, so this one says it's normally $14. I got it for $7. If you're not normally into skincare stuff because you find it intimidating like me, these are super fun, super easy. You just throw it on your face. You can watch a little YouTube and you get on with your day. My next favorite thing is chocolate pudding. This month I've been eating a lot of Jell-O chocolate pudding because it's a very quick snack, like a small amount of chocolate if you just want a little bit of chocolate, you don't want to go crazy, and I enjoyed it, and it's fun to make, and it's ready instantly. It's Jell-O chocolate pudding, instant Jell-O chocolate pudding, it's so good. Instant, it's instant. My next favorite thing from November is anticipation. Anticipation of Christmas time. I absolutely adore Christmas. I love everything leading up to Christmas. Festivities, the way people are happy and excited, the Christmas lights and the decorations and the anticipation of Christmas Day and spending time with your family and being off work and getting and giving presents. I freaking love presents. This year I went in crazy and started buying Christmas presents like in September. I don't know what happened, but I'd see something and I'd buy it and I'm done shopping. So that's why the anticipation of this season and this month and next month is my favorite thing about November, getting really excited for Christmas. Why the light is so intense right now. Hey, can I continue filming? Sorry about this lighting, it's insane. Okay, I'm just gonna power through this crazy lighting and finish my favorites because I'm almost done. Speaking of Christmas, I have a segue. Speaking of Christmas, my next favorite thing is all of the Hallmark movies that Netflix has recently added to their library. I've already watched like 5 different horrible Christmas movies. I can't get enough of the cheesy, crappy Christmas movie. The story is always the same. Some woman has some interesting job, but she doesn't feel fulfilled. She leaves her comfort zone. Maybe she goes from the city to the country, or the country to the city, or she loses her job, or she gets a new job, or she has to do something that she's never done before. She meets a guy. She hates the guy at first. There's a misunderstanding. They fall in love. The misunderstanding comes to light, and then they're both angry at each other, or one person's angry and the other person's not. They separate for about 10 minutes. Montage of time. They get back together. They're in love. Christmas miracle. The end. That's every Hallmark Christmas movie I've ever seen, you've ever seen, that's ever been made, and I'm watching all of them and I'm loving them all. So if you love horrible Christmas movies as much as me, make sure to check out Netflix because, like I said, they've added 1,000 Hallmark Christmas movie specials, and they're all terrifically terrible. And finally, my last favorite thing from November is this blanket scarf. It's enormous, and I love it, and last year all my friends had one, and I never had one, and they love them, and I love them on them, and this year I said, gosh darn it, I'm getting a blanket scarf. And I went to the store where they all got their blanket scarves, and they were expensive. And I thought, you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna splurge. I'm gonna get this. I'll wear it all the time. It'll last forever. But they were all scratchy at this store. The store is Aritzia. And I thought they'd be soft, but like all the ones they had this season were not soft. They were scratchy. And maybe that's because they were made of wool. I don't know, but I don't want that around my neck. So I went on Etsy and I found this one, which is very soft and it's a big square. And that's my favorite part. I like when the blanket scarves are square because I like to fold it into a triangle and then put it around my neck in a fashionable way. Make it a triangle, put it around my neck like this, tuck in the ends, kind of zhuzh it around, maybe move my hair out of the way, I don't know, let's see if I have too much hair. All signs point to yes. Zhuzh, 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 zhuzh. Boom, look at me. Fancy. Okay, it doesn't really work with the hair, but you know what I'm talking about. Whoever came up with the idea of the world's largest scarf is genius, because it works as a scarf. It looks cool, it looks nice, it looks fashionable, it looks hip. But then guess what? You go to your office and somebody left the window open all night long and it was negative degrees overnight, and now your office is 10 degrees, and you gotta work there all day. Guess what? Your scarf becomes a freaking blanket that envelops your whole body, except for your hands, which you need to type. So, thank you blanket scarf guy, girl, woman, man, whoever invented this, and I really appreciate you and what you've done for me, so thank you so much. This has been my November favorites video. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like any of the stuff that I like, let me know in the comments and we can talk about it extensively. If I haven't done so enough in this video, I will see you next week on Monday, the 12th? No, that doesn't seem right. It's the 12th. That's what 5 and 7 equals. If you're not subscribed to me already, please do, because you'll get an email or a alert or just my video on your homepage when you sign into YouTube to let you know when I've made a new video, which again is every Monday, and this month, every day from the 15th to 25th about Christmas stuff. So I hope that you join me, and I'll see you soon. Bye! God, that's a lot of information!